We've been really pushing along. So that's 2 in one day. Oh my. Now in our last episode, we finally completed the tower and the power area by putting up the railings. And then we started moving the wind turbines and the solar panels up to their final home. Then we finished the day out by completing the garage and bringing back the quad. Hi guys, I'm Raging Diesel, and welcome to another hardcore episode of The Infected. So in today's episode, we're going to finish moving up those solar panels and wind turbines, and then finally get that oil pump out of the way. Also, Horde Night is right around the corner, so it's time to upgrade some more spike traps. So let's get rolling! Hi guys, and welcome back. And since we continued from where we left off here, we're going to go ahead and get focused on moving upstairs and getting this area cleared off. Now we'll be kind of working on some of these outer areas as well. We have a lot of moving to do, and to get to this build of the main building, we have a lot of things to get off this foundation here. So to start off with, we're going to start moving this stuff up. And while we're doing that, I wanted to let you know that I was thinking that this is getting a little bit tedious for you guys, and I feel like this might not be working as well as we could do it. And I'd like to cut the episodes down and make it less tedious, so to speak. Ooh. Maybe it'd be better this way. That works. Instead of running back and forth and such like this, maybe I should oh, what are you doing up here? We must have did that before. This all works here. I like the way this turns out. We can move the battery storage here. We can put plenty of batteries in here. So if we want to put 3 or 4 battery racks, we could do that. I think that's going to be the key to how we keep our battery storage. And we also need to move this up there. And I'm thinking we might as well go ahead and do that as well. Let me check my weapons. Okay. We need to get the upgrade tool. And all right. Put that down. Grab this upgrade tool. And see, we're going to need to get a control box and a junction box for it. So, control panel and a junction box. No, I think it's placeables, power. So we need 4 copper, I think. Yeah, 4 copper, 4 cobalt, 14 screws, and 6 iron. So we're gonna do. We got the cobalt. Ooh, why don't we do this? Is this working? I think this is full, is why. Let's hit H, get rid of the sand. And yeah, it's completely full of fragments. So, Do I have the cart here for that? I think it's down here. I used it. That means we can probably getting into upgrading those spike traps again. And right click that, and now it's running. Let's move all this into here, and it completely fills that up. And I'm going to set this over here just now. I'm going to label it fragments so I don't lose it. And we'll set this over here to the side. And we need to take off the wire. Firm, and we got it back because we're going to need it. I'll stick it in here. And we can move that up. And so what I'm thinking is I might be able to take a couple episodes to do some of this moving, or take a couple days to do a lot of this moving off camera. I mean, yeah, off recording. Oof. Ooh, look at my health. We need to get that taken care of. And I was wondering if I could place this here. I can't place it here. I'm wondering. I'm going to have to go down, check. This might only be able to be placed on the ground inside the temporary zone. Yeah, you see, it has to be within the perimeter. So this is going to have to go somewhere along the perimeter. We might place it over here, out of the way, and then we could set it up. That might be a good spot for it. Out of the way, not blocking any windows. It might be a good spot right there. But running back and forth like this, I'm sure is not the most interesting thing in the world for us. But we do need to get it done, and I know that part of the rules for hardcore was no cutscenes and that. But this might take an entirely full episode to move everything up. First off, we got to get this portion done. And one thing I wanted is I want to move these out a little bit more. That way we can stagger them. So we move this direction here and make sure we're lined up properly this way. Okay. And then we look at the lines that we were on and back up. And we can move in a little bit. That's pretty lined up. But now we can take this one and set it slightly back and center it. And that kind of works. Gives it more of a, you can fit more in there, and we're getting full portion of the wind. What I'm going to try to move all this stuff out today. And then we'll also work on that power. Oh, we do have to put a power bank. Oh, I'm thinking maybe just inside here. Be a perfect spot for that. So, placeables, power, control panel here. And junction box right here. And so we need 4 6-iron. And that's what we were using those fragments for. So we can get 6-iron unless we have them already. Need 1. So we'll set this up. And do we need... How are we for screws? Well, we're short on screws too, so we'll need another copper. Actually, we'll just go ahead and make 3 of them. Now we have all the cobalt. And we're going to need 1 more wire. Oof, getting all warm. Still January. Going inside there with all this stuff on. That should make you feel better. Let's see. Got the cobalt, iron, screws. And we need to make wire. Okay. Let's make 1 more copper. Just in case. See, building with electrical, you go through a lot of copper. Right. Now that we got that, we'll take another one of these. Let's see if I get cold. Oh, looks like we could eat some. So why don't we take a quick break and run away and get some food in us. There, all we need now is some protein. And where are we at? Oh, we need to refill our drying racks. I think we just can eat 1. Yeah, that's full up now. There, water's all good. Let's go ahead and we'll take care of this. And since we have an empty container, we can just wash our hands with that. Oh. How are we over here? Okay. I don't know if that's enough water or not. Let's find out. Now, it was only 100. Will this fill it up? That filled it up. Let's see if this fills up again. And we'll take the liver. One piece of meat. And light that up. Let's put this stuff away. Here. Got a bunch of nails here to put away. And that looks like it's all done. We're gonna craft got 20 screws there. We need 4 cobalt. Got all the iron we need. We need to... Is that enough? I guess it is. Oh. Got these 2 extra here. And... wire. Need 1 plastic. 1 oil. Here. No, I think it's a regular workbench. All right, we'll take a look. Advanced workbench. I thought I had it. Copper, plastic, oil. There. There, we got the wires we need. We need to check on our animals. I need to make sure that they stay alive. Okay. Now, while we're here, two over here. We're doing fine with that. Now, oh. Should be plenty there. Only needed 6. That's enough. We'll keep these as a snack. And we're good. Now we need to heal. We're going to go ahead and just use one of these med kits. There. And now that we're here, take this with us temporarily. Oh. Take a wire to here, and take this wire, put it outside. And we have to turn it on, I believe. And we'll call this oil pump. Now we got a separate one for oil pump, and it's running. We have tons of power for it, and it's running perfectly fine. Let's take this on up. Now, I won't do anything to change the rules yet. I want to hear from you guys. I know this is supposed to be a hardcore playthrough, and I want to stick to that, but I definitely think to keep this from getting too extended of a playthrough, which is it already is getting pretty extended. Maybe I can take some time just to move things, get ourselves prepared to start building, gather materials and stuff, and then bring you back when we do everything. Just to avoid this, where you got me running back and forth, using my stamina, and trying to clear out and prepare for the next part of the build. I mean, it'd be really nice to get all the materials ready for all these windows, and then at the start of an episode take 10-15 minutes to install them. Now, make sure we turn this the right direction. And I'm thinking, I believe if you look at this, it's just inside here. It's on the first rail of the railing, right? This one's on the first rail of the railing, just a little bit longer. So if we put this one right here on the first rail and make sure we get the right distance away, I think we got the distance set right. It looks good. And this way, you know, we can actually get things done and finish it more timely without having you guys too bored. Have to let my stamina build up. But once it gets filled, gosh, that elite runner would be perfect for right now. I believe the next playthrough that I do, whether or not it's going to be right away, I don't know. I will be doing another playthrough, but I don't know exactly when. So, it's around here. That works pretty good. Skies are darkening, guys. We're probably going to get some snow. And we'll be putting more power up now to accommodate certain things like that we'll be getting in the future, including the lights, the water pump, and that. With all that running around, it gets our stamina. So I let it build up, and then I can run all the way over there. Then I can walk from here and let it build up again. We're going to get another blizzard. It sounds like it. And I need to get the jacket on at least. but we're not exactly freezing. I'm gonna make screws out of this and put those away. That takes a lot of... It does take a lot of health off of you being out there in the elements. You have to keep your eye on it. But I think we can live with it going back and forth. But what's bad about it is it's so... You know, the weather's so bad, it's hard to see. And I'm not sure we can get this lined up properly. Oh, turn this here. And I know we're looking... See, that one... Over here at the first railing here. And we're looking at this point. Then back it up. That looks good. We're definitely losing... We'll lose health. But if we go in here... It seems like it doesn't take too much health if we warm up in between while we let our stamina rebuild. Sit. Let our stamina rebuild. Let our health rebuild. Now we can go back out. Let me know, though, in the comments what you think about me taking just a couple days in between, you know, maybe once a week just to set things up, or if you don't mind it at all, just to get things set properly. You know something? Does that look like... kind of moving away, isn't it? I think we got the wrong angle here. We turn it just a little. See, that's not going to work either. See if I can get it kind of parallel. I guess it's about as parallel as it's going to get. Yeah, it's not that bad. We'll just deal with it. All right, we got through the storm. And it took some of our health away. But we can easily sit ourselves and heal back up. It's funny, though. We haven't had a single attack yet. How are we for time? We're all right. So we'll heal up, let our stamina build, and we're gonna have to go into bed here in a second. Okay, stamina's built. We're healed up slightly. We'll go out and take one more up. Then we'll call it a night and get up in the morning. Looks like we could use a drink. Make sure this is lined up. That second one's not that well lined up. Okay, it's going to be somewhere around here. See how that looks. This one needs to go in some. Right around here. It's not even close to straight. Maybe there's that one. That looks pretty good. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to bed for the evening. Get up in the morning and start fresh and try to finish this off today. There we go. And I hope you guys had a really good weekend. Mine was pretty busy. In the grocery business, it's in the summertime. Oh. We're going to be getting another Horde Night. Probably in the next episode. It's 76. Oh. Speaking of attacks. Hi, guys. What'd you bring me? Ah, some cobalt. Another electrical part. And Kevlar. No, aluminum. So we'll take the aluminum. That goes here. Electrical. And cobalt. All good. And I'm wondering, that gate. How many steel does it need? Doesn't need any steel. It needs 75 iron. Well, we can do that. It's going to take us a while. So why don't we take... And we need the iron as well to upgrade these spike traps. So, let's go ahead and do 10. We'll go off on this one. Let's do 20. We can afford to do that. And we need some coal for this. Those will be ready shortly, so we'll keep doing what we're doing. They're doing okay. And that's out. We're out. We need to keep that going. So we'll... Guess we're going to make a couple more. That should be enough planks. Make a couple more boxes. Trust me, you're going to use all of them. Let's head on down to our extractors here. And take all. Phase in here. I think we'll be fine moving these all in here. And it might be the case where we need to get at least one more of those extractors just so we can keep up enough oil shale. And we'll take these in here. Now we can move up. We'll get these stones in here. Keep that moving. There. Got full stone crates everywhere. Here. Did that fill up? Oh, can only do one at a time. Alright, that one's nearly full. Yeah. Take the shale. One here. That's running again. My goodness, look at that. You can almost take another one to the trader. That's worth a pretty penny at the trader. I mean, if you look at them, right? They're 50 cents a piece, right? And that's 100. So that's like $50? 50 gold? That's not too bad. All right. Back to focus. We've got iron. We'll run these down into the gate. So we've got 20 of 75. So we still need that, the mechanical parts, and we still need a bunch of screws. Once we get this, we'll move that back into this place here and start working on realigning everything. But we'll slowly work on that. The main thing is I wanted today was to get this moved out. Oh. Looks like we can use another bite. That should be enough for a while. That looks pretty good. And once we get these out, we could start working on some of these foundations so we could start moving the buildings off as well. Well, there's the last. Oh, the last of the of the solar power. And we're going to make more. I definitely want at least one full strip all the way across. So what I'll do... can't get it straight. And the thing is, I can't tell whether or not these are going on straight. That should be the last one there. And we can eventually put a second row, but I wanted to be able to walk around it in case we wanted to. It looks like that'll be the case. Looks like we might get this done in the end of this episode. So as long as you stay focused, I guess, on one thing, you're doing fine with it. It's just kind of tedious. You're running back and forth with these parts. Okay, and first railing. Oh, see. First railing. So it's this brick here. And I gotta stay back enough. That looks good. What we'll think we do, if we got some extra time after moving these up, why don't we go ahead and move the batteries inside the tower there and get them out of the way. And we'll work on making sure Mike is upgrading our logs, which he seems to be doing. And that'll help us be able to pull out some of these foundations and that as well. We could probably use that deer. Line it up here like so. Then I'll look at the spot. Once it's lined up kind of straight, then I look at this spot here on the ground and I turn that here so I know which line to work with, and then I center it. That looks like it worked. Okay, we have no cart here. I'm just trying to get rid of this. I'm just trying to get rid of the log. There. Now we can take this cart, go after that deer. There she is. Oh. Keep coming back this way. That was easy. That'll help us with our meat. There. And I'll set this over here just now. Our stamina. Man, I can't wait to get that elite runner. You can virtually almost run everywhere around. All right. That's right. We go to the first one here. Look at this line here and then back up to make sure these are lined up. This one, there. Only a couple more left. And then we'll place some more down. And eventually we'll start filling them up. Because we're going to need all the extra power to run most of this stuff anyway. But one thing I have learned is the key to this is batteries. Oh. The more batteries you have, the more you're able to store batteries into times where the power... Oh, boy, that was really off. How did I do that? That should go over here. There, that's lined up. That one's lined up. And I think we can get away with putting one right here and then still be able to walk around them. Looks like we're slowly moving away from the wall. I think it might have been a good thing to kind of do this. Put this like so. Use it as a guide. Here. Now I can't place it there. I placed that there. Now, why won't it go there now? Oh, okay. It's because of the railings. It's definitely because of that. See, now it fits. Go here. We know this line works. And we can go here. That looks straight. Put a it wasn't close. There. Oh, I used the wrong button again. Okay, here. And I'm using this line here and putting it in the right spot right here. And that looks like it's there. That works. And I can walk through here. So that's what I wanted. And we'll straighten it out. It looks pretty relatively straight now. It's got a little bow to it, but that's okay. We're going to take this down with us. I don't see any need for us to use it here, but will we be using it on the main foundation? I definitely want to turn these into footpaths like that around the outer edge. 2 more left. How are we for time? It's getting close, but we should be able to finish. Let's go make sure we have enough to drink. Looks like we're out of water. Got clean water there. And none. Okay. It's probably just as fast to go over here. Fill this up with snow. Or over there. Split that in half. You get one and a light. Oh, they have plenty of fire up to it. There, that'll fix that. And Mike seems to be catching up. That's going to help us. Now that he's caught up, we can really start working on some of these foundations in the next episode or so. And while he's doing that, I think we'll have him... I think he'll be able to keep up with us. If we need to go down and do more, we will. Do more chopping of trees. Let's grab this. Let our stamina build up a little bit more. And when we get back, that water should be ready. And right here. Kind of works, I guess. And we can walk around. All right, one more left. Hi, buddy. That seems to be running all good. Okay, now Last one. And it's either upgrade the spike traps or move the batteries. And I'm thinking with Horde Night coming, upgrading the spike traps might be the more important thing. I'm going to have to bring some logs up. All right, we're going to have to go here. I think we can go closer, though. Actually, we could go here. And redo this railing. We'll bring some logs up with us. We only need 2. Next time, well, let's just get it out of the way or I'll forget about it. Stamina. We're going to have to eat again here shortly. We've been really pushing along, so. That's 2 in one day. Oh my. 2 in one episode. I think we had one yesterday before we went to bed. Now we got another one. Well. I'm going to take this one down. Grab this. I'm going to do... Alright. H. Right click. We're overweight. Oh, that's not good. It's weird. I guess it's because we're close to the... We're not really cold. Take this with us, and we'll continue on with our upgrade, which should be right here. That's all those. Come with us. Okay. I want to go right here. We're getting cold and we're losing some health, but we will definitely survive. All right. Here's the last of it. We can take this all. Okay. We'll just use a health kit. And that's all we got. But if you look at it now, if you look, I would say we're well over halfway of upgrading these. Oh, I did have to remind you. Up to this point, oh, these are all upgraded, so we're like right here. Make sure you guys vote in the comments whether you want the barbed wire or the regular fence. I'm leaning toward the barbed wire just because I know we're using these fences to mark our roadway over there. But now that it's getting toward the end of the episode, we're going to grab a quick bite to eat. That way we won't have to do that in the next episode right away. And we're going to splurge a little bit, have an egg, some milk. Look how well that did. And I think we only need one piece of meat. And I think we're at this point right here. Oh, we're all topped off. Did we cook? Oh, we did. We're good. Let's care for the animals. Figure it's it. Every time we eat, we feed them, we'll be safe. But that's all the time we have for today. And I'm thinking we're doing really well. We got a lot accomplished. And with the oil pump there, I'm looking for... And that looks like one. Sorry, my head was thinking of other things. But if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for future content. Don't forget to ring the bell and comment down below. You know I love your comments. They give me great feedback and they help the channel grow. So until next time, this is Raging Diesel saying, keep the shiny side up. Goodbye, everybody.